Hello everyone and welcome to this final day of the second week of the 3rd round of TSO, also the second week overall of the tournament this year. I'm joined today by IHNN and Katherine.
Hello.
Hello.
And yeah, today we have two matches with GRS in between, and the first match, which is the one right now, is gonna be IZNZI or IZNZI, if you want to say it like that, which you probably shouldn't, against REALWINTER. Very good match. I think very interesting match. I am kind of looking forward to it. Two very strong players. And yeah, honestly, I'm really excited. Mostly because I mean I know we're gonna see IN from IZNZI, which is always a great time for me specifically. And I do know that game. And I think probably PTV from REALWINTER.
Most likely, but they could have broken out plenty of different games here.
And two very good player, two very consistent player, like both have the chance to do very low miss or even LNN.
Yeah,
So-
REALWINTER did LNN in round 1. IZNZI got, I believe. There was one miss at some point.
Yeah, there was one miss in the qualifiers.
Yeah,
Yep, one miss in qualifiers, and then the other two IN runs were both 2 miss so far.
so okay, for this slide. So TSO, the Survival Open, is a tour project survival tournament with players that will compete across different tour games. This is a pretty high level tournament, so if you are unfamiliar with TOE, any word that we use, the wiki or anything, please go check those links. And shout out to Marble for hosting the second website and also the main website, which is also very useful if you do not know it. So this is a 1v1 tournament with no resets, so whatever happens you have to deal with it. Run starts with a penalty score depending on the shot type and the game, and each miss adds a penalty as well, which is also depending on the shot type and the game. Bombs and conditions are allowed, and third conditions are allowed, but the first choose of bomb or second condition will count as 2 miss, and any subsequent use will count as 1 miss, with the exception of UM cards, which are disallowed entirely, and UFO summons, which just change the base penalty. And at the end, the lower penalty score wins, so you want to not get it, which makes sense. So we are in the group stage, players are matched by similar scores with a Swiss system, and yeah, we are in the second week. This is the last 2 matches, so we are the one at the top, REALWINTER versus IZNZI. Both of them have won their previous match, and yeah, really looking forward to what can happen. And later on today, it will be George versus Draconic, or Yukari, and yeah. That's gonna be the rest of today and the week.
All right. That is.
While we're going through the slides, I looked at some past results, especially from the playtest as well. IZNZI did get a Yukari LNN during the playtest in the bracket stage, and this is actually a rematch from the group stage of the playtest. We're almost definitely going to see better runs than that match, where IZNZI went solo Sakuya and ended up with an 8 miss, and REALWINTER went UFO and ended up with a DNF. That is the risk of UFO. UFO is a very risky game to take, as we have seen.
Pretty painful.
But the rewards, if you can pull it off, are worth it. But it's so risky.
As I'm seeing from round 1s from Sigoto and Osonoko, 13 misses, which is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you get 2 lives per stage and you get sent back to the beginning if you game over. It's rough. We should not be seeing that today. REALWINTER has been playing much more consistent PCB Sakuya recently. And while IN does force you into a DNF if you run out of lives in Final B, I seriously doubt we'll be seeing that happen. Like, it would take a train wreck to end all train wrecks for that to happen.
Yeah, I'm confident that both players should be able to get through with at least a clear.
I mean,
actually,
I
more than clear.
Honestly, if one of them does not clear or that doesn't want to see, there is no way they lose. I feel like, yes, it is a match where like anything can happen and we never know, but like we aren't like enough consistency for those players that if something happens where you get like 8 miss, like it's you're not winning.
These are players where 5 miss would be a bad run.
Yep. So we should see.
Honestly, you could even say 4 miss would be a bad run. I think, yes, so far, that's kind of the worst either of them have gotten. If we ignore IZNZI going EOSD for one of the qualifier credits, which I think we should, because that was clearly just, I've had a good result, I want to play something else.
Yep.
That's true.
Nope, bad call. I'm going back to IN. IN is safe. IN is happy.
Okay,
That is
the match is gonna start very, very soon, so we should
Alright.
wrap it up for
Get
this.
ready.
So,
4, 3, 2, 1. And yes, we are off. It is.
this is still
Yes.
practice on
Yeah.
IZNZI's side, so do not panic. This is not the run yet.
Yeah.
Alright.
It should start very soon.
Yep,
We
that
do
is.
see PCB Sakuya from REALWINTER side,
I think
as
that's.
expected.
Yes, Sakubi.
Yep. And
Just a few.
shortly.
Very shortly.
Okay,
Yes.
there it is.
They are beginning.
Sorry,
And-
Gary. Okay, I know someone
Alright.
which will be happy with this pick.
Yeah,
IZNZI
Zoe
is
is
going
is
Yukari
also
A,
a
and
good pick.
Yeah.
We do not know which final will be played here, but it also doesn't matter because they score the same.
yeah,
So it's, but to be fair, it is probably gonna be final B, I assume, because usually you just go for whichever final you have the more experience with. And I mean, recently at least, IZNZI has been playing mostly
it
final
should
B.
be Final B.
So
So we get to see Kaguya.
the one and
Yeah.
only. And
at-
all in all, Yukari doesn't have a terrible Kaguya. Like BD is fine. I mean, the Rising World is always an issue, but not made any worse by the short type.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so the way the scores shake out here, if I'm remembering correctly, IN wins on same miscount up until 4 misses, I believe. It's either 4 or 5, which means we're almost certainly not getting there. So there's not going to... If we get to a point where a game gains a misadvantage over the other game, something has gone very wrong.
That's just it. It's
and the penalty for
yes.
PCB is higher, so it would be like it would change to being 2 miss, I think.
Hang on.
Like a
Yeah,
turret advantage.
yeah, that
No, it would
sounds
be
about right.
6 misses. Yeah, we're not getting to that miscount.
We
We're
are
just
not. These players are too good at
Hopefully
taking
not, at least.
get to
Cut
that
to
point.
25 minutes from now where somebody has train wrecked.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I trust these players that they would be pretty alright not to end up in that situation.
So we
So it's just lower misses at this point. Actually, which are guys?
Try like dodging power on purpose, because we are a solo yokai, so we really want to do power control for mid-turn on 2. So you might be able to see mostly stage 2 just trying to collect a very precise amount of power. We want to get 124 power before entering the mid-boss. And if you have more, you lose the thing, and if you have less, you make the power control at minimum way harder and possibly impossible. It's not too hard to control, but it's something to keep it of.
Yes. That is a lot of power.
Yep.
A lot of power that is just not needed.
No, it's actually bad to say.
Yeah. There's a lot of power to
too much off, actually. Yeah, we just timing down this fairy because while this fairy is alive, those can't burn, and you don't want those.
Alright. 113.
This stage is honestly not that difficult. Unless you're
Neither of
playing
these
your move.
stages, neither of these stage 2s have a lot that is likely to happen.
Again, timing down to fairy to avoid like the random fairies afterwards. I mean, Chen final, I guess, is a bit.
Chen final.
Yeah, once their respective bosses show up, things can start happening. But
Yeah, until then.
And there you go, 124 power. We are exactly where we want to be, because the mid boss drops 3 power, and then you pierce automatically, so you go to 127. Isn't the time requirement tough in stage 2? Not really, no. You have to be a bit careful with the fairies at the end, but realistically, if you don't die, it's not an issue. Yeah, I guess it's the scariest one, but
yeah, there's also the fact that you have to see and not get hit on last spells, because missing a last spell does count as a miss. And that includes not seeing the last spell at all. So you can't try to be funny about it and try to be clever and just say, well, if I don't face the last spell, I don't get hit.
Yeah, it does count, so.
Cannot do that.
okay,
So
so
here
then,
is this game on 2.
yep, and we just
Alright, let's see. I'll cancel here. Yep.
power control and misdirect everything, so that you're kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get 1 or 2 bullets your way, which is better than about 350.
Yeah, Yukari has the damage to make that just work.
Works with everything that's not valid. And at least it's still better to do it, but it's still better.
With Alice, you still have to do a wave, right?
Yep. And you go, it depends on how aggressive you'll be. Like it's somewhat RNG.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, see, we already had Atomic Armor. Like I guess it really depends on how you play, but like if you know how to do stage 2, like it's never gonna be an issue. Like honestly, Marisa can be a bigger issue if you start dying like 2 or 3 times to Marisa. But
That course master done. Yeah, isn't it
Find
zombie
that
shoot
so difficult.
good?
It's,
Yeah.
it's not the worst. It's like, it's one of those, like, IN has about like 15 patterns that are like 90% consistent and not 100, and so you get it one out of 15 times something, you're like,
Ken has pushed REALWINTER
Oh.
very far to the side here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty painful. Oh,
13
Okay, here we
seconds
go.
left on the timer. With
Yeah,
the
I mean-
shot as strong as
Play-
Sakuya
honestly playing very, very safely, and it just kind of worked. It did take
Wow.
half an hour, but you know, if it works, it works.
If you can survive it for half an hour.
that is pretty
Okay.
painful.
It's just propaganda to say that people is a longer game. Both games should be around the same length, but maybe not.
Yeah,
Right,
PCB
timing?
is almost always the longer game in its match when it shows up, but IN does go to what, 30 minutes about with the last spell. The last spells add a lot of time.
With the shot part as strong as you carry, it can go down to like 28.
Speed kill.
With a shot part like Sakuya, you can go up to 35.
Sakuya isn't a real shot type. She left her knives at home after PCB.
Rainbow
Oh, yeah,
Forest,
true.
actually.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
but Reimu's homing was weak in PCB too.
True, but not quite.
It
as
was,
bad.
yeah, a little bit weird, but
Okay, someone has
Yeah.
figured out the shot type in the chat.
oh, it is Blue Rocket. How?
It's getting on.
Good
Blue
Rocket
Rocket
is
shouldn't be as bad as
usually
Inarico
fine.
Arcade, right?
And then not are fairly precise and annoying, but they are not the worst to know them. This spell, I mean, honestly, it's regarded as like a big issue, but like, I have been told by a certain someone that it's not that bad, but you can kill it before it's an issue. And yeah, like as you can see, it dies really fast, and it's usually not that big of an issue.
It's still
It's pretty much
tricky.
hard.
I mean, it's still tricky.
One of the biggest
That is-
problems in early game, for sure.
Yeah, but compared to like
Are these static or?
Alice,
Yes.
it's fine.
I mean, Alice Non 1 here is also one of the biggest problems in early game. Like, this particular crisscross
one.
overlap can be very nasty.
I was talking about Alice's shot type, but he's all pictures.
Anything. Right.
Very safe strategy here for REALWINTER.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I think that that's a smart choice. If you feel confident in your general building abilities, which I assume REALWINTER probably does, you just take it safely and don't take any scary gaps. It's probably just the correct position.
Yep.
Well,
Right
depends
on
on
the
the spell, but on that type of spell.
Or Kaine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my last spell is honestly extreme.
Yeah, I don't like
It's
it. But it's very easy to not press enough and just get clipped.
It
Uh,
looks very scary, but it should be completely fine.
Unless you're me, probably.
Yeah.
I've had issue with it. Honestly, I think it's a worse last spell than Mystic.
Oh really? Huh?
This is such a reaction test spell.
It's not.
It is.
Oh.
It is not. You have to like, how you do Mr. Last spell if you know how to do it is you go down before the bullet do an idea.
Huh. I can't see.
Yeah, I guess we
Uh,
should
it's-
mention because
yeah.
REALWINTER is in the chat. We should mention. REALWINTER is playing
Yes.
like what I think.
REALWINTER-
So,
This
the
is
run
an insane
already
call.
happened. It's a recording of the run.
Yep.
We haven't seen it, but
Commentators
What
haven't seen
happened already?
The only people who know what happened in Real Winter's run are the person doing tech today, Shodan, and Real Winter themselves. Everyone else is clueless.
Let's see, is this Angle Right Dolls? Yes, it is.
We are reaching Marissa.
Uh-oh. That is... Okay, good. Really pick a lot of it. It should be fine. Yes. Seeing top players move absolutely terrifies me sometimes.
Yeah, both players make it into stage 4. Unfortunately, we will have big desync now because PCB stage 4 takes 7 eternities.
Oh dear.
Okay, so we are on Asteroid Belt. Asteroid Belt dies fairly fast, which is good, but I mean, Asteroid Belt is again one of those spells that are most of the time fine, and one out of like 10 to 15 times like the worst RNG you've ever seen.
It looks so intimidating, but like you play it enough times and you just learn to start filtering out the red and blue stars and just, move around them as you deal with the rest.
It's the same as Niskalasta.
No,
Oh
because
God.
that's a reaction test.
It's not.
Oh
It
my god.
None to the. Well,
If
we
you
are
hadn't
seeing-
noticed, Drif and I can get into little back and forth like this.
No, it's any IN player can do that.
No, but we've done this about things that aren't IN.
This is true. But I've done that with any IN player. Okay, and even try then. We are seeing Calstrat, which is not something I'm used to, because you can't do that. You die.
Can you? Oh my goodness. Sure.
Living is very alive.
That is
Not something I'm used to, but that's actually very good. Like it did give you, it did
Yeah.
allow a gunfall.
Very nice.
Oh! Real Winter is... Oh no, it was just an accidental shot for that one.
Yeah, this PCD section, these enemies shoot a lot if you kill them, so just don't
Yeah.
kill them when you can stream. Everybody should know this.
Okay, Marisa non-3 is like the most random thing before
I
Kyrie,
cannot.
honestly. This can be extremely mean at times. This is the freest non-3 I have seen this year, I think.
Oh wow!
There was nothing.
Anyway,
of free.
Stardust Rep... No, that's...
Like I genuinely
Starlight Typhoon.
there was like not much happening.
Oh, that's... Huh.
So Marisa shoots these aimed stars at you faster in an attempt to make safe spotting not work. It makes it work.
Oh, that's... Yeah, it makes it free. That's the common thing. Even Marza has no idea where this is going.
Oh,
Real
Real Winter had a bit of a scary moment from shooting at a weird time there.
Yep. This is
Oh.
looking fine though now.
Oh.
My fan on 4 should be fine. I say as I've lost spaces to it. It's fine if you have a brain. Double Spark is once again one of those where like it's mostly fine most of the time, and sometimes it's like, okay, what has happened? Yeah, looking very good. Missing kind of a bit of damage, it's gonna be an extra wave, which is not...
Not the worst.
No, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I think IZNZI should be fine. Then we go to Earthlight Ray. Which... How is this?
And Shield the Moon is also a spell that has no difficulty, but sometimes kill you. I don't like it.
Go for
It's literally, sometimes you get 3 lasers at the same time, you're like, okay, guess I die.
it. Oh boy. Alright, final Master Spark.
It's just Final Spark, no matter. I moved a bit late, okay, we're not staying in mid-time, like, just taking it slowly.
Yeah,
Real
I think
Winter
it's-
makes it all the way to Prism Rivers on pace still.
The both players on.
Both players are
Yeah.
on an pace, which, to be fair, it's not the games where you expect the leads to have like good paces like that. Like it is good rounds, of course, but it's fairly consistent games, especially for early game. Yeah, you can think so.
Right, stage 5. That was a very funny safe spot, but it works. Oh, goodness, this time.
Let's just learn when to tap, and you can just sidestep into the lasers there. It's not that bad, but I don't like it. But it gets
I either. It looks terrifying. But again, normal players, normal difficulties perspective on looting.
You can do the same thing on lower difficulties, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but they're gonna be less.
It's less necessary.
Yeah, but it still looks absolutely scary. Oh boy, No, the next one is my least favorite spell card in PC. Oh no, not the next one. The one two after this one. Prism Concircle, that's the one.
Yep. Lyric is not really a problem, and Hey can be a little tricky. I know there are ways to read this and approach it, but it can still claim kills.
What happened there?
Moved slightly early, moved right into the bullet. That is the first miss of the match.
Oh dear! And now advantage goes over to REALWINTER.
On second wave of day, that's not... I'm really not excited.
Oh boy, Stage in Riverside. I have faith in REALWINTER for this. However... Okay, should be fine. Spiritual Consultant crossover.
10-on-1 is not free, but it is definitely like it's never
Now,
gonna work.
Am I remembering this wrong, or does it Draconic have a pace PD of 10-on-1 with solo Yukari twice?
This is true. I'm sorry, I will not accept Draconic's misses as a benchmark for difficulty of the pattern. You know damn well that I will not accept anything. I have lost 4 paces to Marathon on 4. I don't think this is a difficult none, like...
It's just the curse of solo Yukari.
Oh my god.
Didn't me lost a pace to post a mid space? I think the middle of the space to post a... It's just streaming.
That is very funny. Oh boy. It is.
No, they did not. Not the wrong gap, it's also not the wrong gap.
Uh-oh.
The side gap. Left.
Mind-blowing should be fine. Right? Well, that spell should be fine. But
Idling Wave is the hardest thing in Raisin's fight. There's arguments over its difficulty relative to other things. Spell 2 of Visionary Tuning is usually fine once you know how to read it.
Yeah, it's a bit trickier with your characters. You can't break any familiars, but it's fine. You must be careful.
Familiars in this?
If you have a human, yeah.
If you're playing as Yomu,
a human, yeah.
Really.
Sakuya can break them.
Fair enough.
Sakuya also takes 5 years on the spell.
Oh boy.
It's actually not that bad because you're writing familiars, and Sakuya has...
Mindstopper. Meanwhile, REALWINTER is on Hungry King's Sword.
But yeah, Illusion Seeker, you just mostly care about looking at the small bullets rather than the gap, the size of the gap themselves. It's just weird reading.
有点不敢玩。
Very nice. For both. Pretty scary.
Yeah. Also, Sakebi is really good at doing this mid spell, as Alan mentioned in the chat.
Sakuyabi is really good at everything.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Invisible full moon.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Easy.
Fairly consistent spell. And now
Meanwhile,
for
Alaba's Prism.
weirdly not that bad spell, and I would not be able to explain you why it's not that bad. It just is, believe me.
It's random,
just
but the
is.
way it's random has a lot of structure to it, and so there's certain places that are good to be.
Yeah,
Speaking of spells that
that's
are
right.
very random, but there are certain places you want to be.
Oh
Hellgon
my god!
Sword.
This is another. This is yes. Hellgon Sword is weird.
That's a
Super
nice
weird.
gap spot.
I don't like that shot, usually. I really don't like that shot. What is
Oh my god!
what?
Sakuyabi
Okay,
kills
good.
that so fast.
Good.
It's so nice.
Good. All right. Real Winter is. Holy shit! On oh, sorry, my bad. Oh my goodness, it's on LNN base.
Yep.
I am so sorry for that. Oh.
I hope I had the time to mute myself before this news.
What news?
Okay, good.
Yeah, okay,
I got
that's
got
easy, yeah,
every
it-
very off guard. My God, can you please mute? Thank you. It's too late, but thank you.
What? Yes.
I would ask if you want to explain Aaron Midnon, but I don't think there's
No.
enough time.
Yeah, it's.
I can explain every Midnon as a thing that's not as a human. Not
Oh,
as
it's
a
gone.
AI.
It's too late.
Yeah, like no.
Yep, it is gone. Great Galaxy in a jar.
You don't know that fast. Actually, like it. That's actually a very good round.
Yeah.
Oh.
One miss into Kaguya, and one spell left separating Real Winter from a no miss into stage 6. Again, mind you.
Yes, again, because he did the same in round 1.
Okay, we are entering Kaguya. So Kaguya is very simple. It's impossible.
That was a nasty, nasty wave.
That was very. Yeah, Yomu did
No.
not.
No!
cooperate.
The Kaguya scored.
Why did you go there?
Huh?
I thought it was pretty questionable gap choice.
Oh
Two
dear.
misses, one miss now.
Oh God.
The advantage is still with Real Winter. Okay. Yep, and that is the end of that 3 concept matches.
That misdirect Kaguya onto.
Yep.
Also, yeah, no, that death on Yomu, as has been pointed out, usually Sakuyabi doesn't care about power cancel on spam because she can hit both sides and it do quite a lot. But now we're kind of set up to potentially go for a power cancel on
Do
spam.
it anyway.
And we're entering Brilliant Diamond, which is a
Spam power cancel, that's
Ready.
interesting.
very infamous pattern for wrong reason.
Oh, BD. Oh dear.
What are you... Real Winter?
Well,
No
that's
power
fine.
cancel
Yes, that's a
spam
fun cap.
with not full power.
I mean, like, we got a power control at the last frame
yeah.
and a
Oh
BD
my
cap
goodness.
at the same time.
这也不是很
I mean,
That's good
actually-
because
Sakuyabi spam is much, much nicer than any other
was
spam
it?
except for Muay.
Like, I assume if, you
yeah, I mean, Primo A is just hoping.
if you're not used to the power console, it's probably just safer to do it what you like you're used to.
Although the problem is it will be on lower power, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it matters that much.
That's fair enough, honestly. Summon the shield. the worst.
With a horizontal restream. Interesting choice to do that.
I mean, it's
Huh.
safer if you know how to do it.
That's fair.
I'm pretty
Both
sure you
ways,
can no restream it with Yukari.
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh.
Run is a weird trick, yeah. That's fine.
Slightly weird, but IZNZI should be safe going into a Life Spring Infinity.
I mean, non-fall death happen, but it's rare.
It's rare. Should be fine. Would you be able to explain
honestly-
Life Spring Infinity? Is it fine?
Be under
Take a gap
Kaguya
dodge.
at all costs. Be under Kaguya at all costs. That's all. If you're not
That
under
is
Kaguya, it's very dangerous.
The lasers
boy.
also activate on a very large delay, so it's safer than it seems.
Honestly, at this
Almost-
point, like, at this point,
Almost-
Winter has a very, very big advantage because Yuko is not the hardest boss. Like, it's of course possible to die, but it's pretty fine, and Inizumi still has Rising Gold in front of them. Like,
Oh yeah.
definitely a big advantage. at this point.
Yeah, IZNZI basically
of advantage,
capture everything
advantage-
and hope for something like a Sumizome miss.
Which can happen.
Yeah.
But it's not that horrible.
Yeah. Oh dear, Swallowtail Butterfly. No, that's not a common name. Sorry. That would be Law of Mortality. Because Swallowtail Butterfly is the next one. This
Very
non
classic
on
duo.
I am.
손으로 이렇게
It's
해서
weird, but I'm generally fine with it. I guess. I should.
Somewhat of a route. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
is
last spell
weird.
rush here, pay
That's the
attention. Nothing
Uh-oh.
should happen, but you
that-
never know.
It is not TWC. We are fine.
Yep.
Okay, but also it's
Matsuyori.
very easy to miss a miss happening.
That's true.
I am looking at that, and you know.
Alright. End of Imperishable Night, midnight.
This one is just a lineup. With fun fact, with border team and so with Yukari, you can just stay spot at the center.
Oh, really?
It's not
Ooh.
that worth it. I mean, like, I guess there is no cost in doing it, but like, it's fine to do without. I know it doesn't be for draconic chicken that one.
Alright, End of Imperishable Night, Dead of Night.
I hate this.
I don't like doing this at the side. The bullets accelerate, so it's so scary at the side, so faster.
But it's
Eyeballing-
bad.
It's... Wow.
I don't like being
Impressive.
anywhere.
Was that repository of Hirokoi?
Okay.
Well, Imperishable Night, 4:30.
This one is actually very scary. It's very easy to die.
Not Hirakawa, of course.
Yeah, I'm not Hirokoi.
Hirakawa, if Hirakawa scores a kill, something has gone extremely wrong.
Yeah,
Nothing. You know, nothing a keyboard disconnect can't.
Oh, yeah. Alright, final spell card, End of Imperishable Night, Rising World.
Yeah, you
Which
know,
is-
I would love to say this one is not an issue, but
Random
This
nonsense
is the
goal.
last
It is
option.
random nonsense goal.
this is the hardest thing of the round with Yukari, like straight up.
Oh boy.
啊，会不会太扯了？
Try
Uh-oh.
the
So
overlap.
far, so not that good, but so not terrible.
会不会太扯？
That is wow.
This is actually
That's a
pretty
count.
fine RNG. Very well read, pretty fine RNG.
Indeed, while REALWINTER is on perfect inflection. Awesome.
Yeah, REALWINTER needs to have gotten this cap and RB, which Sumizome Sakayubi, pretty nice. That's Sumizome.
Okay, good.
It's RB for
Alright.
the win.
Yes. Resurrection button capture, and he wins this round. Otherwise,
It was not an Kaguya, there was a Kaguya, not one there.
And REALWINTER does do this at the bottom.
do you
They did it at the bottom in round one instead of doing it up high like most people do. If you know how to read this, it is fine.
I clearly don't know how to read that because I thought they
Okay,
died.
This is for my own reference because I am also having trouble with this card on hard difficulty. How do you read this?
On hard, you definitely want to move up through the butterfly rings because there's not a second layer.
I think there is a second layer. It's just on normal that there isn't a second layer. I believe. I mean, I just played this.
I have no idea what's happening.
That's fine. But
I got
This
this.
is-
I don't have the music to sync it to. So I
This
don't
is a
know.
lot safer than safer looking than last time, even with that dodge.
This
That's fair. Alright, this will be the last one,
Yes.
and it will be a
You see how those
capture.
red butterflies are offset from each other? Yeah, in round 1, REALWINTER microed the red butterflies. Also, that's a 1 miss. And a win
a one
for REALWINTER.
Great, 1 miss. That is really impressive. No, last round, he did LNN, but this is the next best thing.
Wow.
So yeah, Sakura B,
But
1 miss.
Parts of me want to say deserve loss for dying to Tei, but
Oh
know.
dear.
you know. Like genuinely, this is a real thing. Like I know that paying on one is generally considered very scary for new players when you don't know how to do it. There is some strat which are scary. At this level of play, like dying to Tei is a big mistake. This is not something that should happen reasonably. You know, like Kaguya on one is like a way more fair death because like it happened. Like the Kaguya on one can just throw hard energy. I wouldn't have went to that gap, but like I see why they did that. I see why the death happened. Like all fine. It's Pei is a non-one is a very consistent spell, like a consistent non at the end of the day.
It's true. Yes.
So here's a fun statistic. REALWINTER's LNN in Swiss round 1 was the best run of that round. With 1 match to go, that 1 miss is the best run of round 2.
As well. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Yeah, 3.5 penalty score. That is pretty good. Yes.
It's extremely good result. Like REALWINTER is not seed 1. REALWINTER was seed 5, I think, which
Yes.
you
Yes.
wouldn't you usually don't expect seed 5 to have the best result of the tournament. But you know, like
REALWINTER in matches has done better than their best qualifier run every run.
yeah. IZNZI was seed 1, so that's that.
IZNZI has begotten, like, in IN, they've had 2 miss, 1 miss, 2 miss, 2 miss.
Yeah,
But-
which is
Like, that's incredible, but this does better.
But yeah, that will be REALWINTER. Live updating. REALWINTER winning this match with the 1 miss, and yeah, that your move, that your move spell was not very dodgeable.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
IZNZI falls to 1-1.
And you know, I know that REALWINTER went into this match really expecting to lose, and yeah, like no things happen. You know, like you just you can't just win.
You did off a really good run. 2 weeks in a row.
Also, yeah, I do feel bad for whoever is gonna be against IZNZI on next match.
Well, we will probably see after the next round is generated, after the next match.
After the next match, which is happening at 8 p.m. No, 7 p.m. It's EST.
It's happening after.
Oh, okay,
TRS.
it's EST. Okay, that's why I was confused. It's happening at 7 p.m. CEST. It's happening, yes, after TRS in about 3.5 hours.
So,
Yes,
some
3.5
of you've
hours.
heard this one before. You have a German with a 2 miss PV in their game with Needle Reimu, who describes themselves as washed up. Who am I describing?
Huh.
I mean, you said Reimu, so
True, I
unlucky.
did say Reimu. I should have just said a needle shot.
Unlucky.
Needle.
But These two players have such a similar profile and yet are so different.
Yeah, no, the difference is
That's
that one.
really funny.
No. You're missing a very big difference that's going to be relevant to the match. Is one of them will score the fucking match and die because of it.
And one of them won't collect power.
Actually, two of them.
One of them won't collect power on purpose, the other won't collect power by accident.
That's so funny. Yeah.
But yeah, if you manage to convince Draconic to go for safe strat, I think they have a real shot. If you don't manage to do that, I think they don't have a shot. That's it.
That's it.
It all depends on how Draconic will want to play. I don't know if you have anything more to say. We are not getting interview with those players, most likely, for language reasons.
I woke up for this match, it was worth it.
It was. We got some very good gameplay from players.
And personally, like IHNN, you had your marathon yesterday with like 4 match commentary. This is my marathon today because I have to start preparing TRS and then I'm back for the next match. So yeah, I'm having a pretty big day. But yeah, honestly, I mean, I assume we're not gonna raid anyone because TRS is starting in about 20 minutes. Do stay around for that, and after TRS, again, not gonna be any raid because we're just gonna be going to the next match, which is the last match of this weekend. So yeah, stay tuned. I don't know if you guys have anything else to say.
We'll be back shortly for Touhou Survival Open.
Bye bye.
I
Take care.